Welcome back, everybody, to the latest episode of Dan Allen Gaming WWE's MyGM mode playthrough. This is WWE 2K25. Joining you is Jackson Marshall and the man on deck, Mr. Dan Allen Gaming, who's currently number one after storming home as only he can to win Season 2 by a mere 14,500 fans. Goodness me, Dan, how does it feel to be the victor once again?
How pissed are you, 1 to 10? In all honesty.
12. Without further ado, let's get into it. Dan, you are the first cab off the rank for the first show of season 3. This is episode God only knows.
Yeah, and it's starting off well. Failed. That's the first thing I see. Failed. Who's on the roster this season? You said I'd run the gambit. Mate, I spent fucking 500 grand on Cody Rhodes, who's a waste of money. He better perform. Jeez, it's a light roster. Rhea's pissed. Things aren't shaping up. How many times have you heard that? Things are not shaping
I can't continue to listen to this when you still win, because it clearly is shaping up at some point for you.
Why can't you continue, man? Why can't you continue? Dude, I've got a homecoming and a godlike. That's crazy.
Pretty good start.
You know what? I'm actually going to save him. Yeah. How good is that? And we're going to give Rhea Ripley the main event against an opponent called the Sensational Sherry. What's going to happen here is Dan Allen is going to run in on Rhea to help her win that match. How does that sound, Jackson Marshall?
Sounds tremendous, and it could only sound better if you hurry up and book. You've already killed a minute and a half doing absolutely nothing. Let me guess, you've got no titles, no women on the roster. Surprise, surprise for you.
Role change turns them into a good guy. Is that correct, Jackson?
If they are a heel, it will turn them into a babyface, yes.
I'm actually going to have Piper Niven, sorry, what's her name? Blair Davenport, call out Chelsea Gran. I'm just going to get everyone's name wrong, everybody in the comments. Oh, look, I've got Tama and Tonga. And who are they going to face, Jackson? What tag team speaks to you?
Probably no baby faces, because you've got none on your roster except for Cody Rhodes and John Cena. So not a great start.
Role change, ladies and gentlemen. Pat McAfee, after that work on Gunther, oh, mate, what a match him and Gunther put on.
I can't believe your favorite show of what seems like the last 5 years is that Backlash card. After you bury every show, the one that I don't watch is the one that you talk up.
Why didn't you like it? It was fantastic, man.
I haven't passed judgment on it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen it yet. It's been a very busy season. I can't believe they had a show freaking 3 weeks after 2 nights of WrestleMania. Like, I never thought I could be wrestled out, but I think
you were wrestled out, were you?
Big time. And that's big coming from me.
I've got a United States Championship match. Shit. That might have to be the opener. This is a women-centric show. Cena's working...
Naturally, you took Roxy from me.
Cena's working Lexus King.
Of course. You had that last season.
This is bad. Oh, he's working Bronson. Not for the US. I'm not putting Cody in the US. Oh no, we're gonna work 2 heels. Oh no.
Roxy's over like Rover, 72 popularity from the draft. That's huge.
Everyone's over. I don't know why. They're over on my show.
Because you spent all your cash on big stars.
I've gone for a different strategy again. Have a gauntlet match. No thanks, Hunter. What's the challenges? Renew contracts. Iron Man matches. 10. Geez, these are tough. Purchase all cards. Oh, gee.
That purchase all cards is going to be tough. The cost of cards every season does compound. Goes up 10% per card.
Oh, that one will be easy. Oh, did you miss me, Jackson? You sure did. Take it away, mate.
I sure did. All right, Triple H. Oh, no. When I hired you to manage Raw, I expected you to be the best. And this wasn't like, shut up.
Feels bad coming
Gloves
from
are coming
Hunter
off. Look at the
Did
money I've got though. $250,000 in the bank. I
have we
guess
ever played a
Alan took
game
most of the
where we
honors
were
last
getting it
season.
from the emails from Vince?
The quite literally the first GM mode game that you and I did play, SmackDown versus Raw
Was Vince?
2006. All right, so
Oh
my
no, no,
super.
I meant 2K. I meant 2K.
No, I don't believe so. I could be wrong. All right, so you've earned this power card from the basic superstar card perk, and we're getting 2-bit arena. My time's already ticking. We're getting a bad timing. We're getting a back alley crew. We're getting a health spa. We're getting
Shit.
another 2-bit arena. We're getting a
Okay,
sixth
mate. You
card.
just bought
We're getting a
everyone with
seventh
cards.
card. We're getting an eighth card. We're getting a ninth card. We're getting 10 card. 11.
What? What? 13 cards. Did I get that
That
number
is
right?
what that is what you did. That is why you add card perk when they level up, and immediately we're going to get a stage crew.
I think you've
Are
won
we?
the
Yeah, we
game.
are. No, I haven't. Get real.
That's $1 million worth.
All right. We also have 10 Nightmare matches, 10 shows of charity, 10 shows of self. I mean, those two are pretty good.
How
Picks all
many
power
cards do you
cards.
have?
That's gonna be tough. 10 training promos. That's good. Spend 1 million. 15 one-on-one matches. 10 shows of GM. Three
Oh, they've
underground.
looked after
Okay.
you. God.
They have. They have.
He's
I
got
can't afford
four
all
Noah
these.
guys.
I've got. Yeah. Well, I do know a guy, so it makes sense.
Oh, you know, four
We've
guys.
got nothing failed immediately, so that's good.
Oh my
Most
God, throwing
popular
shade.
babyface.
Jesus.
We're gonna have the most popular baby. Oh, Charlotte versus EO. Let him cook, brother. Bang. New
Wow.
feud out of the gate. That's huge.
That's big.
Kofi's
Oh,
still a
geez, you got
champ,
some good
so
stars
I
here.
mean, as if you wouldn't. As
No
if you
title.
wouldn't.
Come on.
Nah, we're not using the titles unless we need to crown some people, get some stuff happening. God, Carmelo Hayes on 97. Oh,
Got to give him Rowan.
oh.
Got to give him Rowan. Yeah. Look, God, the books itself. This match.
So
You've done a good trade, done a good draft, where
thank
you're
you.
going to start well, but what will happen when the timing's off on feuds? People are hurt. Couple of months.
Shut up.
Now the
We're gonna have
first
Xavier Woods and Eric in a new tag taking on Eddie Thorpe and Andrade for the tag titles, vacant that is, and then we're gonna get the women out there in some tag action. We've got some nice matchups here. So we're gonna have Ivy, and she is going to tag with Jakara to take on Lash and Maurice, and they're gonna go for the women's tags. I like it a lot. The show's just about booked itself, so
I'm going to
we're
buy a
now going to
card.
spend some cards. Yeah, that's right. So who's ready to work that's quite a low level? We can level up Ivy, which would be silly not to do.
Get it at
Bang.
12, yeah.
Straight to level 12. Yep. And we're going to have a look. And basic stamina or injury. Ooh. She's got lots of stamina, so let's keep her up there. All right.
Yeah.
Is there someone else that when to use this get scored? Oh, I can't use it again. Okay. All right. Everything else is just negatives. Pretty much physio's handy. Oh, select superstar on your roster to increase level 20 and become legendary. Tatum could do with it, but I don't really have great plans with her.
Why not?
Well, she's only a level 24 popularity, so I got to get her up there. I think before I invest that hard, just
Oh,
seems like a
yeah.
bit of a
True.
waste. You know what I mean?
Is she released?
No, Gigi Dolan was released, her tag partner. We've got a homecoming. That's going to be handy. We've got This Is War.
Because honestly, I thought Tatum Paxley was Roxanne Perez.
No
Your
comment.
face is just
No
so
comment.
funny, man.
No
Your
comment.
face is hilarious.
All right, let's get a call out
Oh.
going. So we want to get. Oh God, what is the
Guys, we're
rest
going
of
to
this
introduce
roster?
our faces in soon, maybe in the next game. But the
Well, there you can already see my face. There I am.
yeah, you're not giving me that face half the time. Let me tell you, you don't get that face.
Wesley can give us a self promo. We can get a charity from Indy, and we can put a training on Tatum, and that's everyone on the roster booked.
Think of Gunther's face. Go back and look at Gunther and picture Jackson with the Gunther face. It's
That,
half
that's
my
that's
joke.
usually how we play, so that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
And
What does the
I'm kind of
underground
looking
do?
like Kofi. Like that joke?
50% injury
Uh,
chance plus 1,000 fans. Okay. And maybe let's put
what's
the
that
Iron Man on
for?
these two.
Iron Man. Oh,
Yeah, that's
underground.
to start chasing the challenges. Spending a bit of cash. I'm pretty happy. We're not going to buy any cards. I'm going to use a coast to coast
Here's the thing: if you
if we're doing
book
a
10
tournament.
underground matches last season, you get an extra 1,000 fans. You may have beaten me. It's these little changes
But
that
it's
you need to.
only well, I needed more than 1,000. That's only if there's injuries, and I probably had 10 injuries, just not in underground matches. Dan, take it away.
What do you think of this match? Lexus King, bit above
The
his
shits,
boots, or
the
what?
absolute shits.
Hey, it's good, and we have a program. Chelsea turns baby. The fans love her. Why not turn her
They
to
hate the
what they?
promo though. It's weak.
No, they don't. Cody Rhodes and Bronson could be a good feud in about 2 years. Okay. Role change from Pat McAfee after the Gunther match. Fans love him.
Excellent promo. That's great.
Piper, Niven, and Naomi. Niven wins with the forgot her finisher. Great. Well
A
done,
big
ladies.
splat sounds about right.
Look at these two. Nice little program. Perez, speaking of Perez, there she is. She's over like a rover. Two heels. Actually, not a bad result for two heels, in all honesty. Tag team call out. Oh, things are cooking here, and Rhea Ripley is mad, so I'm going to run in for her to give her a bit of that boost that she needs. Great show from SmackDown, I have to say.
Great start for Mr. Dan Allen Gaming. Can we already knock him off in week one of season three? Let's find out. Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, vacant women's belt on the line. Our first champion for season three will be Io, and it's a classic straight off the bat. Iron Man fashion. Unfortunately, no
No
feud yet.
program, but a classic.
Now, Natalia was rubbish on the mic. Since she's been put up to level 20 to 25, guess what? Her promo skill's now 5. It's an excellent promo, new feud, and they got matching gear. Maybe a tag in the future. Xavier Woods and Eric taking on Eddie Thorpe and Andrade for the vacant tag titles. Don't talk to me about this match.
That's
We're just
Tony
putting it
Khan
out there.
booking. This is what I call.
With the Tony Khan result, the babyfaces get the win. It's okay. It's level 1. New feud. Brilliant. Wesley, okay, self promo, upper popularity. Not a complete waste. Mello on 97 popularity takes on Eric Rowan. Interference from yours truly. Does it help Rowan get the win? It does. Mello might not be happy, but he puts on a great performance nonetheless. This show is cooking.
Yeah, but
Indy
the
on the stick.
programs aren't starting.
Weak promo. We'll get there. Ivy, Jakara, Lash, Maurice, vacant women's world tag team champions. The heels get the win this time. It's
Oh,
mediocre. No rivalry. Tatum, weak promo, still gets 4 ring XP. I'm happy. And finally, Kofi, Gunther, non-title affair, underground. These boys be throwing hands. Gunther gets knocked off by Kofi. It's amazing. Level 1. That is an amazing show. Thank you very much.
Tyson, head of GM mode. I need you to update Kofi Kingston's image. He's a heel, brother.
Well, that's what I showed you, Dan. I believe that there's actually a heel Kofi Kingston locked in the roster, somehow
Ah,
available through my faction, but we're not going to play that crap. Hang on. Whoa, whoa,
sorry. I
whoa.
was
Ease
trying
up,
to
partner.
look.
Ease
Yeah, I
up.
was trying to look. He lost. He didn't gain any popularity. There you
But
go.
Lexus did,
Yeah. Well, how much did he gain? Two,
too, for losing.
1, and yeah. Okay. So Rhea's gone +2 up
Jeez.
on.
Charlotte and EO went down 32 and 34 stamina, respectively. They did get nice little boosts. These guys took a bit of a hit.
Ooh,
Not
he
much
went
there for
two
Mello or
morale.
Eric.
Lost two morale
Yeah,
because of the GM interference.
yeah, but that was still a good result. No popularity lost. And these guys in the main event, they did pretty well as well. All right, Dan scores himself CC and dry. He loses 24 fans total and just shy of 200K in the bank. C and a B for yours truly means we get 8,000 fans. Xavier Woods and Eric, an incredible tag team. Who knew? Oh,
Well, they're tag
Fraxium, an
team
incredible tag
wrestlers.
team for Tony Khan. It would make sense he'd sign both of those guys, only that he'd do nothing with them in his mid card division. And finally, CC
They've
and C
changed
for
the
Dates
show notes.
NXT.
It's bigger.
It was last time, I believe, as well. Yeah. Oh, maybe it
Yeah,
went smaller and then bigger. I don't remember.
it looks a bit bigger.
Possibly. I've got myself an injury rehab 3. Dan hasn't earned anything. He's now
Already
ahead
about
by
to lose.
almost 2,000 fans. So
I'm going to
I'm
stay
up
ahead this
first.
season. I'm going to stay
Arlington,
ahead.
Texas. You might. Carmelo Hayes. Was that supposed to be funny? Get over it. You're welcome, Eric. Have at least one underground. I had it last week. Fucking hell. EO, level 20. Gauntlet specialty or TLC? TLC.
That kind of is her favorite.
Indeed. You know what? I think we keep that get schooled, and I like the idea of the Legend Whisperer. Let's use it on Tatum for a laugh. Get her up there. 89 stamina. She's ready to put her working boots on. She's gone up, I think, 3 levels. Yeah. Basic stamina morale. Stamina. Specialist or bruiser? Specialist. Casket or Hell in a Cell? Hell in a Cell.
I would have
Still
literally
level one on
picked
the
the
mic.
opposite of all three.
You're on top, so I can't say much.
They call him
Um,
the contrarian, Jackson Marshall.
all
The
right, we're having an
Jackson.
underground here in the main event. They do. They do. I want to get a feud going between
Indy Hartwell and Gunther.
Mello and Eric. So we're going to try that again. These guys are going to be an underground affair. We need to get something happening with Tatum. Oh yeah, she's going to face Natalia. I don't know about the opener, maybe the mid card because their stats aren't strong. I wouldn't mind looking after the bottom of the card. So maybe we'll try that women's tag again. Sure. And we'll try that men's tag again because oh no, that got going. Hmm. Hmm. What's Kofi's 5? Jesus. All right, Kofi. Goodness me. So I want to use that. I'll keep it. Let's have a quick look. 16, 20, 14, 19. Yeah, let's just get Gunther up there. 21. Bang. Got Gunther up to level 21. Fantastic. TLC or casket. TLC. I might change that. I don't hate the idea of having Gunther and Wesley. And then Kofi can do the running on Gunther. So maybe I could possibly. I don't know about that. Now these guys can have a main. They're gonna do better. Maybe put that one in the mid card. And I wanted to get Charlotte and EO out there, but that just didn't work. Um, Charlotte, EO. Yeah, we want Charlotte to call out EO. EO can get benched this week. Indy's in no man's land, so we can do something with her. She can do the self promo. It's pretty over. She can do the self promo this week. Um, we can have Andrade and Xavier go to work. Yeah, why not face off the Intercontinental title? Have a nice little opener there. Maybe give these guys the Iron Man this week. We want a charity from somebody. Oh, not really great non stats. Really great non stats. Great English from me. Um, so let's go with Eric can do the training. And you know what? Take a punt. Go Eddie on the charity with level 1 on the mic. Who cares? Um, all right, we want to send Io to the health spa, get her back up there, and she's going to be benched. Do I look to sign a legend? I think we look to sign a legend and use the homecoming early. I can use a no guy. And we want a female because Indy Hart wasn't doing anything. It's going to cost me 50k. Yuck. Oh, Stacy out of the gate. All right, done. Yep, sign up for 1 week. Oh, God, I've just gone over my show cost. No. Okay. How many cherries was it 3 or more? 10. Yuck. Okay, make that something else. The training? Oh my God. Oh no, I've just cooked this one. All right, the Iron Man's got to get benched. It's fine.
58 seconds. Show's overbooked.
Yeah, I decided to pick up a legend and then use a homecoming card, which I feel like was still a very strong decision. But yeah, as a result, it kind of cooked things. Anyway, that's the show done across the board. Let's see what you got, pal.
Sherry's not happy because I kind of worked her into a shoot.
Oh, I was meant to
Uh,
interfere.
Roxanne Perez is the fall guy. She wants a win. Let's see if we've got a card for her. We absolutely don't, but we will pick up this card while we're here. And it's a bit expensive, that one. I'm going to hold off on that one. But we do need to give Perez a win. Problem is, she was actually going to turn this week. Looks like we're going to have to come up with a.
Well, she can
It's
just
more
win her next
likely.
match. She can win her match next week. It doesn't have to be this week.
I feel like Raquel's more likable.
I don't know what planet you're
Yes.
living on.
We do need to book self promos, so I will consider that option very shortly. Cody Rhodes and Bronson Reed just didn't kick off. We're going to have to try and give that a little oomph. Pat McAfee and that they're going to work singles contests. We are going to give them the US title and we are going to work the other. Oh no. Ilya needs to turn as well. This is bad. Just didn't have the heels and
You
the
did the
baby
draft.
faces right. Hey?
You did the draft.
Yeah, draft wasn't great. I'll be the first to admit it. We're not going to put the title on the line this time because we do just kind of need to stay calm. We're just kind of playing the same matches here. Maybe we need to give these ladies the night off. We'll get Chelsea Green against Blair Davenport, and our main event will be Cena and Lexus King. No title affair. Um, actually, you know what? Let's get Lexus King the title. Let's kind of just try something here. Pretty quick book show. Throw this in the opener, and
Yeah, because
hopefully,
everything's a singles match.
yeah. And I'm happy to just get through this week. Uh, I do want a talent. I did want to buy some talent.
You got the money.
Yeah, I did want to buy some talent.
And you got a homecoming.
Yeah, look, go renowned star. Just anyone. Let's just see. Damien Santos Brutus Kit.
Damn.
Damien. It's got to be
Damien
Damien.
and Santos are good picks. Pretty sure Santos is a four on the mic.
It's got to be Damien. Pick some up again for him to work next week. A bruiser heel. Have a tornado tag. Sorry, Hunter, that ain't happening. And I will end it there. Pretty quick show.
Excelente.
We'll skip NXT and we'll skip WCW Tony Khan as we head
Wonderful.
into
Let's go
Raw.
through my show. What do we got on the cards here, my friends?
I'm gonna
Kicking things
book.
off,
I'm gonna book
Andrade.
your show. You're gonna book mine. By book, I
What?
mean talk through.
Okay.
Andrade versus Xavier Woods wins in a mediocre opening. We're expecting a mediocre opening. You were.
No. No, much better
You were.
than
You
that.
were nodding. We do get a program here. Blair. These two. They must have worked before in real life. Great competitors. Got a little tag team match here. I probably would have put Jakara
Terrible
Jackson
recap.
with Legend. I think the booking's poor there. Indy Hartwell, excellent promo for full popularity. That's actually quite good. Taxum Paxley and Natalia. Yes, yeah. I just make the names up. Oh, geez, this might be the worst Raw you've ever put together. 10 ring XP. So the promos are good, but the matches aren't delivering. How's this one going to go? Okay. A run in, and he still wins. Eddie Thorpe, 2000, and our main event, Rowan and Hayes. He's over. Should be good. Underground match. Yeah, it's a classic and a rivalry. So it's a good ending. Take us through my show.
Right, kicking things off, we have Piper Niven, the brand new US champion, comes out for official championship address and celebration, interrupted by babyface Naomi. She wants that rematch, non-title. If she can get this, she will be the first in line, the number one contender. She doesn't. Piper knocks her off. Dominant champion out. What the fuck? An
Yeah,
amazing
man.
result in the opener.
Yep.
Moving on. Raquel Rodriguez is now a babyface in an okay promo. It was warmly received enough by the fans. On to, speaking of US champions, the men's is going to be crowned.
One of them
Tongaloa,
needs
Pat
it.
McAfee. This sounds like a horrific match to
They're
watch in
both
real life.
pissed. One of them needs a horrific match. Come off
The
it.
babyface gets the win. Tongaloa can't pick up his first singles competition in WWE. And you have a new rivalry out of it in a good contest. You already got a better show than me. Roxy calls out Raquel, who's just
Come
turned
on,
babyface.
man.
Unfortunately, it's okay. But the good news, there's
Oh,
already a rivalry there. Cody Rhodes is going to take on Bronson Reed for the second week in a row. Bronson could do with a big win here. I just don't know if he can knock off the American Code Star. He cannot. So,
program
okay, new rivalry
starts.
formed. It's what you're looking for. Ilya Dragunov in a week promo is now a babyface. He just needs to sort out that roster. You did. Chelsea Green, Blair Davenport. There's a lot of index fingers up here. I'm not sure if these are up to Sabu, if they're up to the Tribal Chief. Anyway, someone get
It's
a new
hilarious.
gimmick. Blair Davenport gets the win. Unfortunately, she doesn't earn
Wow.
a new WWE contract. The rivalry is now up to level 2. Tamatonga, weak promo. Very up and down to show against Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, the
New rivalry,
promos are
though.
bad.
And of course, Dan puts himself in the main event with John Cena in a WWE Championship defense.
Hey,
Cena
you're
still wins.
kidding me. You're
Lol, Cena wins.
kidding.
Dan put on an amazing show after all that
I
belly
couldn't
move.
even get Lexus to win with my help in the corner. Fucking hell. How much?
Amazing book, only
Oh,
amazing booking by Dan. Let's look at Dave's show. He's got Nikita Lyons, Trish Stratus, and Gigi Dolan in his main event. Dave, you are one horny man. And Tony Khan has Randy Orton and Chad Gable in a TLC. Go figure.
Tony's horny
Right,
too.
so
He's just horny for a different
C
gender.
and B for NXT. Wolfgang Coffee Incredible Tag Team. Okay. Nearly 5,000 fans gained. Dave on WCW. Oh, sorry, Tony on
Ooh.
WCW. I mixed up the names there. Just shy of 300 fans lost. A little bit of cash. Maurice and Lash, an incredible tag team. We still earned a
Hey, it's
thousand
green.
fans despite scoring double C's. And what about Dan? A C and a B. Surely that's going to give him some. He still loses 1,000.
Can't retain the fans at the moment.
So
They're
Dan
leaving.
is now knocked down to second place, I believe. I've got myself a bad timing. He is by
Not by
all
much.
of
Yeah.
all of 190 fans. Your first
It's
come off the
tight.
rank, Charlotte, North Carolina. 2 weeks till Hell in a Cell.
God, what do you
Your
have to
arena's being
do
hit.
for the fans to come back next week? Yeah, you
Put
did
on
do
a
something to
decent
upset
show.
me. Just checking in and make sure I wasn't seeing things that you showed up for me. He loved it. Look at him. He fucking loved it. I told you, man. I know how
And
to
he
book
still didn't
this.
win.
Yeah, but at least he knows I'm
Dan,
there for
those
him.
are 3 pretty cheap cards. If you want to knock off that challenge, that's pretty cheap cards. Those 3.
Yeah. But the thing is, I wanted to hire someone this week.
Okay.
And we wanted to hire an icon male heel bruiser. Let's see.
Why?
The
Great choice.
Scottish warrior. And while we're there, we're going to give him an extension because I'm confident that he is not going to let me down. Is the go home show next week? It sure is. Let's give a bit of a sting to Jackson.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Oh, I'm sure. That is a cheap car. I will take that. Now we are running low on cash, so we need to take ultimate care. Can you believe these two are actually didn't they worked Mania? How funny is that? Now
And
Rhea,
Backlash, you watched them.
yeah, the Fatal 4-Way, yeah. Raquel and Perez needed the win, and to ensure that, Dan Allen will be running in on her behalf. We will run a tag match for the first time, and we will put the tag team championships on the line, hoping that the Bloodline win it. And our main event, we're going to put the strap behind Piper and Naomi.
Piper's over like Rover, 85 popularity.
In a submission contest. Okay. She did lose last week, but as GM, I decided that she's still a deserving participant for that opportunity. Now we do need a self promo. I remember there was something to do with self promo. Let's give it to Chelsea Niven. I made that mistake. He wants a last man standing. We'll work
I'm not
around
giving
you.
you the pleasure.
We'll work around you. We want the 4 weeks extension for sure. And that's going to be it, I believe. Probably worth just maneuvering this a little bit. That makes more sense. Beginner's luck. Might as well use it. In my opinion, might as well use it. I'm going to hold off on the rest. That should be it for us. I'm just double checking things here. Renew contracts. Yeah, I don't even really need to do self promos. Get a random power card for 10 promos. I just don't know if that's worth it. Anyway, we'll go for it anyway because I'm not going to do the training.
Alrighty, on to the red brand, Charlotte Flair. Good old Charlotte. Time to give my adoring fans what they want. Yep, let's do it. Gunther, that loser at Kofi, attack me. I'll make it happen, Gunther. No dramas. You got it, pal. All right. Got a little bit of money. Rest of female tag champs. Get her to the moon. Okay, no worries. Who is in that female tag affair? Ah, yes. God, they got terrible promos, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So it'll be Ivy and Jakara Jackson calling it Maurice and Lash. Yep. Charlotte Flair wants to make a hometown appearance. No worries. She can take on Io again. I might spruce this up with a little four-way. Give yeah, I can. I can do that. Natalia and Tatum the rub. That's we'll see how that goes. We'll see how might take it out of the opener just for now. All right. We still have Eric and Mallow doing a bit. Do I want to put them in there with anyone else? Well, we can. Dan doesn't know it, but I'm blocking his power card. He's currently AFK. He's not going to be happy. And he's really not going to be happy when he gets another 2-bit arena that really hurts his money. And when he loses a champ. And I could play one more. Nah, let's give him that for now. Make him think he's got a leg up when he's just going to get smashed next week. What are we going to do the rest of this show? Indy needs to get in there with someone. That's right. She can get in there with Stacy. Sorry, Indy. Slowly but surely, we'll put you to use. Give Indy the training this time. Still well on promos. Just getting over. Wesley is in no man's land. He can get in there with someone. Let's get that tag going again. Yep. Baby faces and heels.
Jackson, I want to give you the hot tip right now. If you put, hold on, is Charlotte Flair from Charlotte?
Correct.
If you put it in the main event, you'll get a classic. And
Done.
If I'm wrong, I will shout you a chalk top at Mission Impossible.
Do you want to give the fans more context there? It's a bit random.
Me and Jackson are going to see Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. Is that the context you want? I don't know what else you want me to say.
That'll do. All right, now I'm short one. Oh God, I'm actually short more than one person.
You are doing it. You are putting. No, you're not going to put a classic if you put Taxum Paxley.
We're chasing down this underground card, although we could maybe change it for something else.
That's a classic. It might even be 5 stars. It'll be that good.
Okay, we'll finish off the underground challenge. Yeah, we'll just do it.
Oh,
so give these to the underground.
Yeah, that might be 5 stars. It's at least 4.5. No,
and then
no
that gives
doubt.
them Tatum and Natalia. We're gonna have Wesley. Can he cut a self promo? Sort of. We'll give it a go. We've got one slot blank because Stacy's still out. So do we want to hire someone? It's just
you got
really to fill
Stacy
one
Keebler,
slot.
George Clooney's
I did. I
wife?
picked up a legend and put a homecoming on her. So you know how it is. I wouldn't mind getting someone else who's on that undercard. We need to get a giant, a heel for Wesley. Is it possible? No, we're going to spend more money. Fuck. Try again, an icon. It fucking brought up cash suplex.
Oh
I've,
no.
I know a guy. We're gonna waste more money. What a waste of time. So we're going to go straight to. You're going to go straight to legend because I only brought up one person. Heal, giant. This is a complete. I'll take it. Not cheap, but I'll take it. It's really, really hurting the budget. So we'll go diesel. Yep. And do we want to play anything else against Dan? Nah. Nah. So now we're going to go a call out. Diesel, I only get two on the mic. What the hell? It's stiff. Calling out Wesley. That should be higher. All right. We have our card good to go. Ready for the go home. Take it away, my man in blue.
Well, our main event looks pretty good. We're not there yet.
It
Rhea
does.
Ripley and Sherry, a match of the ages. Rhea wins again. It's great. Nothing for the program. So they're liking the matches, a bit like AEW, but they're not liking the feud. Oh, Cena gets a bit of cash, but popularity wise, I was looking for a little bit less there, mate. Raquel needs to lose this match. And she does. That's going to be great for morale here. And it's outperformed the opener in a terrible, terrible flow. Self promo is also not very good. The two new recruits here, these two are going to be very good for the
Hoss
SmackDown brand.
fight. Big Hoss fight.
Doesn't get much
Doesn't quite
happening though.
translate.
Why? I
Maybe
just
they're
don't
sick of seeing it at
understand.
WrestleMania.
Well, these two are getting a little bit better. Now, who's going to be the new tag champs? Oh, the baby faces. So two belt Patty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great result as well. Well done.
Roadstar.
Why
Good
are you running
stuff.
advertising?
And our main event, Niven Naomi. Naomi wins the title in a legendary
Whoa! You played a power card
match.
for sure. Well played.
I
Well
actually
played.
did.
All right, over to Raw, where Dan told me he would shout a chalk top if we don't get 5 stars in that main event.
Four and a
Andrade,
half.
4.5. My apologies. Andrade, Eddie Thorpe, interesting tag against Xavier Woods and Eric in a tables contest, rivalry, non-title affair. The heels get the win this time. They cheat to win. It's great, up to level 2. Tag team call up by the babyfaces. It's okay. Takes us to level 2. Natalia, Tatum, Paxley, battle of who has the more pink gear. It's probably going to be Natalia getting the win. Tatum in an upset, level 20. It's disappointing, up to level 3. Awesome result. Indy training, she's cooking on promos. 5 ring XP and she's 66 popularity. She's ready for a big feud once Stacey joins the roster. She's had some hype videos now for the last few weeks. Just buried in the mid card is Kofi and Gunther. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but it's going to be a good contest nonetheless. Gunther does get the win. It's great. Up to level 3. Go for it, lads. Get it done. Wesley. Moving on. Eric Rowan, Carmelo Hayes, warring at it again. Mello wants that belt. He's
This
97
is
popularity. Gets
worst
another
feud of
victory.
2025
It's
candidate.
great. It's level 2. Hey, what's wrong with... We're killing this show. Brand new signing
Big
Diesel
Diesel.
calls
What
out
the
Wesley
hell?
in a level 1 rivalry. And finally, Io Sky, Charlotte Flair, main event, non-title in Charlotte's hometown, Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte. Who's winning the underground contest on Raw Underground? It's Io, the babyface. I'll take my chalk top, thank you.
Told ya.
I guess you don't shout me.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly.
I don't get my chalk top. I should have thrown the match. It was a level 2. Braun versus Tyler Bate for Tony Khan.
Hey, could
Enough
work.
said.
Could work.
And BFAB
Oh,
versus China for Dave.
I need to pick up
Interesting.
China in the trade.
That'd be a solid pick. Good booking for Dan. Nice across the board. Good booking for myself. Good booking for everyone. Pat McAfee and Ilya Dragunov work really well as a tag team, Dan. You'll get yourself just shy of 6,000 fans.
Thank
Very
you.
tidy show. What am I going to earn for the red brand? Just shy of 8,000. I did spend some cash for it and got myself 150K heading to next week. Tony Khan's got just over 8,000 with 300K for the go home. Wow. And Dave didn't gain as much, but a little bit of cash in the bank. Contract negotiation for Dan and a to the moon for me. That's going straight to Tatum Paxley
Ooh,
and a trip to the underground. Thank you very much. We've got
is
our
that for
first
3
challenge knocked off.
undergrounds?
Correct. I'm now ahead by just shy, or just a little bit over 2,000 fans. Corbin, Kentucky. What a weird city.
Gotcha.
Oh, a Vito Star. He got me. Mello's out.
Oh, Mello
Mello's
don't
out.
miss. Yes, he does. He misses shows.
My contract with Raw will expire at the end of this week. Let's talk figures. Your opening offer is fine. 56K for the go home, no worries. Kofi, yep, you had the rematch, no worries. Kofi psyched for the PLE. I'm psyched for you guys too, because you were going to put on a barn burner. Indy Hartwell, cruiser or bruiser? Interesting. I've got a couple cruisers. Let's go with bruiser. I feel she's a bruiser. She's probably going to debut this week against Stacy. All right, we've got a little bit going on. Tatum Paxley can have it to the moon. Right, what are we going to do? Schedule a run in one of your champions. Dan, I actually played a best offense card to block the card you played against me, but it must have blocked one from one of the rival GMs. That sucks.
Oh,
I'm not
they
sure what
should,
happened.
Tyson. You
Not
got
sure.
to
I'm not
tell
sure what
us
happened to
what
it.
it blocked in the next
Yeah,
update.
like if I have a look here, yeah, it doesn't say because I
Yeah.
played one last week. Anyway, moving on. All right, Kofi and Gunther can blow off world title on the line. Schedule a run in one of your champions this week. Okay, could do that. Hmm.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I haven't crowned a women's mid card champ, so we're gonna do that. How did I forget about that
Oh,
one?
silly boy.
Yeah, that could be Tatum and Natalia somewhere in the mid card. Um, yeah. Interesting. We need to have a nice little contest here. We're gonna have Wesley and Diesel. Yeah, they can debut. I might make that a four-way. We'll see how I go.
Oh, way.
EO can take on. EO can take on. EO can take on Indy this week for the title, and we're gonna have a run in from Charlotte on EO and see what happens. Why not?
A
Not
run
sure how this
in.
card's unfolding, but we're doing what we can. Let's get the men out there again.
A run in.
Oh, I can't afford the backstage brawl. That sucks. I can afford the Terminator tag though.
Have you ever been able to afford anything in the GM mode, man?
Get real. I'm not going to sit here and listen to this crap. These two can have falls count anywhere, and that main event, can I afford a steel cage? Short answer is no. Okay, what can I afford? A falls count anywhere as well. Ugh, that's about it, really. Okay. All right, maybe I'll change them up to a tables. Yep. Those two feuds are going to blow off. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Do I want to give these guys a bit of a boost? It's just Eric. Okay, why not? So triple threat. Put Eric in there. Oh, it's another giant. Keep it singles. Keep it simple. Nice. Maurice is pretty over compared to the rest of them, but she's also good on promos. We'll leave it simple for the moment. We'll see if we can change things. So we want to call out Stacy has joined the brand. She's not great on the stick, so maybe she can do a self promo. We start that feud with India a week later. Call out here from Eric on Mello, who's missed the show. Oh, I'm running out of cash. Tag team for Maurice and Lash on Jakar and Ivy. And then we have a training for one of these two. The training can go to Ivy. Jakara's not over. All right, where are we going to find some cash? Where are we going to find the cash? Bad timing, bad timing, bad timing.
You got to find the cash, man.
That tornado tag's too expensive. Yep, just make it a tables. Boost that up to a falls count anywhere. They're in the falls count anywhere though. Can I afford something else? Make any extreme rules? Last man standing. Ugh, another underground. Let's make it extreme rules. Keep it simple. All right.
50 seconds.
50 seconds on the clock. I'm pretty happy with how this go home has unfolded. I don't really have any other big boosts aside from that trip to the underground, which we'll hang on to. I don't need to hamper anyone else, I don't think. Let's just work with what we have. I'm pretty happy. That's it. I think Jakar is the only one benched. Over to you, my man.
Oh, Veto Champ. It's going to be Pat McAfee, who has two titles. That hurts two different feuds. And we also have a 2-bit arena applied. Something's come up with McAfee. What was that? Picking sides. And Sensational Sherry, you don't seem to realize to stand. Give me the mic. Sure thing, Sherry. I'm more than happy, Sherry, to give you the mic, darling. Absolutely no worries at all. He wants an eliminating gauntlet match. I don't. He may not have the talent there to get that one over the line. I will try to get that happening. Maybe
Good luck.
gauntlet eliminator. Winner receives a 3-week contract extension. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put Damien and Drew in it, and hopefully one of those big boys win. Oh, 60 grand? Why the price? Have you given me
Take a
something?
look. I don't believe I did. 60 grand for what? What was costing you
No,
60, my friend? A gauntlet. No, they're just expensive matches.
they just cost that much anyway. Right, right. Um, okay. Niven and Naomi have been sensational. It wouldn't make crowd might be getting a little tired of it. Why don't we throw in Rhea?
Make them really tired.
Non-title affair for the main event.
Why not put Sherry in there as well?
She's on the stick week.
Oh,
We don't really want to blow off feuds either, so I just take it easy here with these two in a singles contest. And then we might have Chelsea and Blair Davenport in a singles contest. And then we kind of do have to book Cena unless we book the women. Yeah, let's give Cena the night off. Cena's going to work advertising, self promo. Give it to for a laugh, Tonga Loa, and is it does it matter how many, or is it one every show? Self promo. Yeah, book 10 shows, so there's no point doing multiple. Uh, could do a training for a
I tell you
card.
what, Dan, getting the 10 training promos for a Get Schooled 3, I think that's worth it. Because a Get Schooled 3 is 30 ring XP. That's a lot. That took Gunther from just flat level 19 with no ring XP up to level 21. Two whole levels at that height. I thought that was excellent.
A fixed match is not a bad card to grab. So we'll grab it in the end there.
Good
This
choice.
is the Jackson. This is the go home, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, these two are just going to put. They're going to put on a match. You don't even need anything on it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the go home show. Ooh, two
Wow.
unbooked slots.
That sucks. Dave is main eventing with China and BFAB for the women's title. Interesting decision, and he's got your boys, the bad guys, taking on Alpha Academy. Over to Tony Khan's WCW. He's going to finish up with Fraxium taking on Chad Gable and Ivar for the vacant tag titles, and opening up with Lola Vice, Isla Dawn, and Nia Jax for the women's. Interesting. Red Brand action. Let's go. I don't believe we're blowing this off. We might because it's the go home. Eddie Thorpe, Andrade defending their tag titles against Xavier Woods and Eric. Can we see Xavier Woods become a two-time tag team dual belt holder? Is what I meant to say. Without further ado, we can. Xavier Woods and Eric are the new tag champs in a classic. The rivalry will continue. Tag title affair there. Stacey's first debut on the
Oh,
brand. First debut, first promo debuting on the brand is a weak one. It broke my brain. That's how bad the result was. Wesley will take on new signee Diesel, and he
and
will get the win.
Wesley, the upset.
It's good, up to level 2. Well done, gentlemen. Call out here from Eric Rowan on Mello, who has missed the show. Unfortunately, he does miss on occasion,
Who's he
and that is now
dating?
a level 3 rivalry. I don't remember.
Someone from
Tatum
NXT?
Paxley and Natalia probably having have a look, my friend. They're going full scan anywhere action in this heated rivalry for the vacant Intercontinental Women's Championship. My money's on Tatum. Natalia gets the win, our first champion here on the mid card belt on this brand for season 3, and it's amazing.
Kalani
Rivalry's
Jordan.
over. Ah, there you go. Lash Legend and Maurice, weak promo, but it takes the women's tag team championship rivalry to level 3. Finally, we have EO going one-on-one with Indy Hartwell, who has been cooking on promos. Charlotte's going to do the run-in. What does that mean for the result? Indy is your new World Women's Champion in an amazing contest. Charlotte and EO don't even need the belt for their heated rivalry. That's now an amazing feud match. And level, I've just lost the plot. I have to stop talking. 3 ring XP for EO. Fuck Ivy on training and Extreme Rules main event.
Oh
Gunther
God.
Kofi
You
world
still got
title
the
on the line.
pay-per-view, mate.
Gunther is the new champion. It's a classic. That was a fucking stellar show.
Good show.
That cooked
Very good show,
hard.
actually. Yeah, I won't beat that. Gauntlet Eliminator. We're hoping Drew or Damien win to get a 3-week extension. Unfortunately, Rhodes wins, so
Do
no
you have a
extension.
Meds big card champion? Oh, you do,
Uh
Pat. Yeah, Pat.
yeah,
It's Pat.
Pat.
He's got both
Pat.
belts. Yeah.
Yeah. Sensational Sherry pulls her out, goes to 2. Tamatonga and Ilya Dragunov, plenty of stamina, and it does help him get that win, goes to 2. Advertising from Cena is
Whoa,
excellent.
whoa.
Riquel
17K for no popularity
Rodriguez
loss.
and
Jesus.
Roxanne Perez in a great match. Well done, ladies. Tangalua. I did that for a troll, and it
Of
really didn't
course.
pay off. Chelsea Green and Blair, this is the low light of the show. Green wins. Her popularity is just slightly increasing as we get her into the mid card
Whoa.
opportunities. Lexus King, not bad. Our main event for no title. I thought, let's just keep the title off him for now. It's amazing. So it's a decent little go home. You know, not the best, not the
You
worst.
actually had amazing booking. And wow, what the hell, Tony? Tony had a 5-star opener. Oh, he's used the Queens of the Ring for sure.
Yeah, yes.
His 3 women's matches were all 5 stars. Well, I think he's going to win the week, but I don't know what that's going to mean from overall. Oh no, he had a poor finale because Shotzi and Zoe Stark outperformed those guys. I don't know what he was thinking. C and an A for Dave. Huge result. 60,000 fans gain 100K profit. Tony's going to get himself 62. Whew, he's in the lead so
62.
far. C and an A for me. Come on, bring it home. 56.
56.
I believe I'll still hold out there in the lead. A little bit of cash. And Dan on a C and a B. That could hurt. Yeah, 38.
Oh,
Didn't
damn,
quite
that
perform as he
hurts.
needed at the go home. Should have gone a bit harder.
That
Contract
hurts.
negotiation and a bad publicity for yours truly. Dan's got himself a limited stock.
Movie
So I
deal.
am now,
Anyone?
you're 20,000 fans ahead. You're still in second place and you've still got quite a lead on both Dave and Tony. So well done.
Hey, Hell in a Cell
Hell in a
time.
Cell time, week 5. You're up.
Oh, God. I'm tired of watching Rhodes walking around the locker room like he owns the place. Well, I mean, he had a great reign. I want to see him get humbled. I
Oh,
agree.
this is a new thing. We haven't seen these before. So you got to rig it so
Also,
that
I've
Cody
got to
loses.
get Cody to lose so he's happy.
Isn't that
And
weird?
Lexus King, yeah, that is a new one. So, all
What is it
right,
saying
well,
in your journal? Can you go to your journal for a second and just take a look at what it actually says? No. Well, I guess anyway. It doesn't
promised
matter.
Damian Priest that Cody will lose his next match. And that's easy to do because he's going to be in the main event. And he won't win that. So, and our opener will try and win it with Sensational Sherry. We will buy the Hell in a Cell. I've been told that it's worth it. And we're going to have to put Cena on with Lexus King. I mean, yeah.
It makes sense.
Uh, 10,000
Huge.
fans. Yeah, let's put that on. Okay. Now what? Oh, we need a promo. Self promo? Yeah, why not? Chelsea Green. Self promo. Although, no, I'm deciding against that actually. Let's give, who's got the best mic? Pat McAfee. Let's give him a charity. Yeah. Uh, no, we won't go charity. We'll go beyond. Yeah, let's give him a training. He's nearly, he's going to level up. Rest your solo champions. No, not doing that. Power cards, health spa. Nah, 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 nah. Take it away, Jackson.
Thank you very much. Ia's not here about losing her strap. She wants a rematch. No dramas. Gunther's not feeling physically right now. You want some time off just after you won the belt? Fuck it. Go for it, bro. All right, over to show logistics. We have the opportunity here to boost to the Hell in a Cell, so we're going to do that. Ooh, a couple cards there. They're not too expensive, but let's book the show first. See how things unfold. Schedule a run-in on your most popular available star this week for that back alley crew. Maybe. Women's Fatal 4-Way. Who's the most popular star? Is it still Mallow? It is. Could do that. Or I could put him in the main. I'll think about it. Think about it. Who's going to go in the men's main event to looking for an upset victory? Geez, Diesel is looking pretty good. It's Diesel in the main event. Why not? Women's opener. Jeez, Indy's looking fucking rock solid there in stats wise. Jeez. Whew. So she turns into a bruiser and so does she. So one of them will turn. I feel like Indy as the champion can be a bruiser. Um, Level 20 or 63. Yeah, put Indy in there. And then we'll figure out what we can do with these guys. I think we have to have, yeah, we've got to have Mallow copying a run in. Is there another babyface giant? No. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Well, it's only for a back alley crew. Yeah, we won't bother. We won't bother. These guys can face off. They can also have a backstage brawl. If Dan can book it, so can I. We are going to have a class change for Indy, aren't we? Or do we put her in the opener? No, we put her in the opener. I want to keep her a specialist and have people chase her for titles. Yeah, I don't hate that. So maybe we'll do the class change. Stacy can be a bruiser. Bizarre. Submissive. I know a guy. Trip to the underground. Bad publicity. I'll keep that. Contract negotiation. Yeah, get Diesel boosted. I quite like where things are here. Yeah, it's not going to get any better. I can run an underground, but I want that big boost. So let's do it. Over to you, my friend. Hell in a Cell match graphics. I'll kick things off here with the women in our opening contest. We have representing the blue brand, Sensational Say, representing the red brand, Indy Hartwell, on the
Come
orange
on,
brand, Lola Vice,
Sherry.
and the gold brand, Trish Stratus, who's their North American champion. The reward isn't exhausted, so select an opposing brand. A random to their roster will have their stamina reduced to 0 at the start of next week. Interesting card. Can Sherry pick up the win? It's Trish.
Trish. Fair enough.
It's a classic. Lola's out for 4 weeks.
Fair enough.
Whatever. Cena and Lexus King are going to go one-on-one here in a backstage brawl for
For the title.
for the title. Can Lexus pull out the upset? He can't. Cena wins. It's legendary. Great
Legendary.
result, Dan. Pac McAfee training. It's okay. 7 ring XP. That's a level up and a new perk for you to unlock. Carmelo would take on Eric Rowan backstage brawl, blowing off the level 3 rivalry. Melo continues to not miss. It's classic. Rivalry complete. Thank you very much. Stacy on the stick and OK promo. Bruiser, she is now. Omos, Randy Orton, Julius Creed, WCW United States Championship on the line. Julius is still your champion in a classic. Omos and Orton were feuding of all people. Axiom on the charity. Good promo for 3,500 fans. Alpha Academy once again take on the bad guys in our fourth in a row backstage brawl at all of
That's
all shows.
hilarious.
Hell in a Cell. Everyone had the same strategy, us and the AI apparently.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Legendary as well. Otis out for 8
Oh,
weeks, but he got the 5-star result he wanted. Self promo for Logan Paul, 5 popularity boosted, huge result.
oh,
Finally,
Rhodes is hurt. Shit.
we have Oba and Cody taking on Diesel and Ivar in a
What's a
tag team
tag team? I
situation.
thought it was a fatal four-way.
Oh
Oh no!
no! Dan's actually won the main
Oh,
event. He's got himself a power card, and he'll have a very
fucking
upset Damian
hell.
Priest as a result.
That's a joke.
NXT got the biggest boost. I definitely did not perform at this show.
Yeah, me either.
C&A for Dan. You won the main event, pal. 140,000 fans gained. A little bit of money for the trade. C&A for
Oh,
myself. Only 120,000 fans. So I think Dan's going to be back in the top spot. C&A for
Oh
WCW
wow, I
126.
went.
And Dave gets
Oh,
157. Apparently, Carmen and Razar are an incredible tag team. Who knew? So he's back on top by nearly 1,500 fans. You brought it home when you needed it most.
dude,
You're going to
this is
cap off the
tight.
first episode of season 3, which could be episode number 16, 17, 18. Who knows at this point?
Hey,
Nicely
I
done.
underestimated this AI is crawling back. This is exciting. They're not going sweetly into that good night right now.
No, Dave's certainly not. He's only 11K behind me, and Tony's,
Don't
jeez, he's
count Tony
lagging.
out. Don't count him out yet.
He's got Braun and Nia as his champions. That's big champions.
He's got 5 Hall of Fame trophies. That's a big problem.
Right. Oh my God.
No, thanks, Dave.
He's not even going to explain the offer. So he's then going to send her to me for 3K. He wants 3K less. You got to be kidding me. What were you thinking picking her up, mate?
Yeah, I know. Idiot.
Um, do I really want to do this? I mean, I've got Mellow and 99 popularity. I only have a couple people kind of sore and no one's hurt, so I'd rather just focus on my people. Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Moving on. Over to you.
I'm going to try and get China. Who had him? Who had her? Sorry. China.
It'd be Dave.
Dave. Oh, geez,
Yep.
she's not going to come. She is not going to come over.
She's
Trish.
expensive.
What would he do for Trish? Would he give Sensational Sherry up for Trish? Oh,
He might do a straight swap.
he might. She's more over, more stamina, more money. She's in a feud, a full feud in a belt. Let's propose it. Bang. Trish Stratus, welcome to the brand. I think that'll be it for us. Trish can get a health spa. How much money do I have? I've got 200,000. Yeah, China's not coming over. Does he have anyone cheap? Not really. Yeah, that'll be it for me. Jackson,
All right,
what a
Chattanooga,
pleasure,
Tennessee,
man.
I believe. It has been an absolute ball
Can you
terror.
do these
Thank you very
emails
much
just before we sign
for your
off here?
time. Of course I can. In fact, we could even possibly record another episode here if my man has time. But before we get into that, let's finish up with the emails. Our marketing department has some data suggesting the fans love to see some matchups between Kingston and Woods for the next 5 weeks. Any solid content in this too, including Triple Threat and Fatal Voice, will receive a popularity boost. Why not? That's
a new
hilarious.
card too. A new
We've
email.
seen it before. We've seen it before.
Have
But it's
we?
pretty
Okay.
funny. Yeah. Even a GM like you can get lucky, Dave, because you're shocking. Look at your tongue out. Put it away. Kofi, I can't believe you didn't put me in the PLE.
I've got a good email idea.
Oh no, that
I've got a good
sucks.
email idea. You can
What's that?
I can send an email to you. It cost me 50 grand. and you've got to do what I say, or something happens. What do you think?
It's interesting. All right, I can choose the change up.
Ah,
Class and role change promos cost 75% less. Don't know. Select a superstar. When this superstar participates in a match, all participants lose less stamina. Waterboy. Or superstars before a tag team call out gain an
water
additional
boy.
three. I'm going Waterboy. And we know that Woods wants to work everyone. So it's going to be Woods because if he faces Kofi, he's going to get a boost. And this week he wants Kofi and Andrade. So it just makes sense. That's it, my friend. Let's go back here to the numbers outside the MyGM mode screen. Let's jump on into the
Can we prove the
splash.
haters wrong and be winning after every PLE this
There it
season
is.
and
There
win
are
the
the
whole thing?
numbers.
It's
There's our abandoned run, men versus women. So well done, my friend. Till the next episode. Have a blast and fuck your movie deal.